So, my presentation focuses on the impact of Trump tariff on global and Malaysian supply chain. So, I will highlight three key effects, which is supply chain disruption and realignment, trade diversion strategies, and Malaysia threats and investment. Also, in 2018, the Trump administration imposed tariff on over $250 billion of Chinese imports. This disrupted decades of trade integration and forced companies to rethink their supply chain strategies. So, China retaliated, creating a ripple effect across global trade. So, for this analysis, I focus on two interconnected effects, which is disruption and realignment of global supply chains, trade diversion strategies, and the impact of Malaysian trade and investment. The first effect was global disruption. Multinational reduced reliance on China by adopting the China Plus One strategy. So Apple moved part of its iPhone assembly to India, while Samsung shifted some smartphone production to Vietnam. So supply chain resilience and flexibility became more important than efficiency. Malaysia benefited from this alignment, especially in electronics. Penang attracted major players such as Intel and Infineon, boosting exports and jobs. So, according to MEDA, manufacturing FDI rose by 41% in 2018. However, challenges included port congestion and a shortage of skills. The second effect was trade diversion. To bypass tariff, firms rerouted goods through Vietnam and Taiwan or engaged in tariff engineering. This caused custom complications, and the US increased investigation into fraudulent relabeling of goods. In Malaysia, Portland saw higher transshipment volumes. However, some cases of Chinese goods being relabeled as Malaysian respondent meted heightened enforcement to maintain credibility. Meanwhile, genuine exporters such as palm oil and glove manufacturers took advantage of reduced Chinese competition. In the third effect was new opportunities for Malaysia. Export to the US rose by 11% in 2019, led by electronics, which made up nearly 40% of exports. Palm oil and machinery also gained traction, where major firms like Micron and Intel expanded in Penang by making Malaysia a critical hub in the regional belt. But yet, opportunities came with risks. Malaysia parts and workforce was stretched, while Vietnam remained a strong competitor for investment. To sustain growth, Malaysia must invest in logistics, skill talent, and green manufacturing. In conclusion, Trump tariff disrupted global supply chain but also opened doors for Malaysia by capitalizing on FDI inflows, strengthening its E&E industry, and diversifying exports. Malaysia positioned itself as a winner. However, sustaining this requires long-term investment in infrastructure, human capital, and supply chain innovation. Thank you for your attention. Bye!